should be live. Yep, YouTube just picked it up. I'm showing, it doesn't have a timer on it. Oh, there it goes. It's at 6 seconds. All right, you're live.
Hi guys, Brian and Mike here from Crossdancors Railroad, and this is our recovery live stream. And we were working on the issue yesterday that occurred yesterday during the live stream for some audio. And we're trying to see about getting back up here, and there we go.
And it popped up on my phone instantaneously.
Yeah.
You got it.
Okay.
Back on tracks here, and so is Human City.
Well, hi guys. How's everything going? Can everybody see and hear me as to what's going on? And we're trying to get a recovery here as to the mishap yesterday evening. Do we have audio and video? Do we get some thumbs up dealing with that stuff? Using this mic here, we were able to get that one going. And wanted to be able to check that stuff out. And yeah. How you doing, Shannon? Good to see you, buddy. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you very much, Shannon. What's up, Mr. Heath? I do appreciate that. Hey, what's up, 716? Glad to catch you on your lunch break. That's awesome. We just are trying to do a pop-up recovery as to what had happened, and we were able to get the mic. What?
They said you could speak up a little bit if you wanted.
Oh, okay. All right, that's cool. So, dealing with that, I don't know. Should I move that screen out of the way? Would that make the mic more sensitive?
Yeah, maybe try that. You get the...
Okay.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, yeah, there's Mike.
I don't... Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna do...
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. You gonna hit that opener?
Alright.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so... Oh, okay. Closer.
Hi, y'all. Alright, start that again. Alright, you're going live. You're live.
Alright, guys. We're back from the opener, and glad to see we were able to get some of this dealt with here. That little blue one you can see on the camera. Hi, Steve. How are you? Welcome. Woot woot. Yeah, so as before I dive into what we have here on the with the GG1 here, quick with some channel updates and layout updates as to what I have going on, because besides that, I've had several in the last couple weeks. Seems like some crazy electrical things. So both TIUs for MTH are out and sent for repairs. Each one has a channel where capacitor, it's called a FET, I believe, is needs to be replaced, and I'm sending them out to my connection who works on TIUs, and he's getting that done. And without saying his name, I didn't ask him to say his name on the channel, but they're out, and that usually is about a week turnaround. I can connect some stuff together to run Lionel if I want to, but I won't have like switch control because that's all done through that. So those are down, and as well then, let's see. Yeah, this is a new setup I was trying, and it kind of didn't work last night, I guess. And but to be able to do some work and maintenance stuff, and to be able to like talk and still follow on the chat and trying to work on the setups, to be able to communicate with you guys best we can, and for me to be able to do this stuff. And then let's see, so the Decapod came back, and I have a little video on that I'm going to be posting, and I filmed opening up the box, and I'm disappointed to say the least. It was just, oh my god, and I'll be putting that video up, but I got to get on the phone with them, and that's something I'll be doing, I believe, this afternoon here, and is on my agenda to do for today, this afternoon, and it's going to probably, I'm sure, take a little bit, but you'll see in the video, and I'm not going to go down that path too much dealing with that. And I would like to say thank you to everybody who stuck with me last night for a while I was trying to get that worked out, but it just wasn't, and it's just some crazy troubleshooting, and it was more than I was trying to get into live, and so anyways, and part dealing with my own therapy with my PTSD and everything like that, and I had to go through my own therapeutic stuff after that situation, and anyhow, I digress about that, and I thank everybody for understanding that, and everybody who does support us here at Crossed Anchors, and to be understanding of things like that, because we want to be inclusive here, and I do extend my heartfelt thanks to everybody working with me through those problems, and who is supportive. And hey, what's up, Train Freak? What's up, buddy? How you doing? What's up, Train Freak? How are you? Yeah. You guys, yeah. How you doing, Jason? How's everything going down your way? I know we had that lure coming through last night, too, which I don't know. Well, Lord knows what that had to do with it. But Thursday evening seems to be storms for me in this area. And see you later. And so,
no, go ahead.
What's up?
I was just looking at this.
So, let's see. And let's see. We were going to get to this, but let's see. It talked about, yeah, and I got to deal with the warranty people, so I have more of an update on that Decapod, but I'll be putting that video out where you can see it opened up, and I'll explain. You can see my disappointment in with their service at that time. So then as well, let's see. Next will be, we're real excited for Saturday morning at 10:30 is the live premiere. We'll be doing a live chat for the full walkthrough of Brady's train outlet, and they're in Greensburg, Pennsylvania. So shout out to Brady's, and that should be really fun. And we should be having, I believe, at least Randy from the store should be live with us, the manager, and live on the chat to be able to answer any questions you guys have about the store or something as well. And you do really get, we have a lot of conversation in there with John, and John the owner, and Randy the manager, and it was a really great visit, and you guys will I think really enjoy that one. And then as well, let's see, sounds much better. Yeah, thanks, man. Hey guys, I can stay. Yeah, that's awesome, D Klinger. That's cool, man. Thanks for catching us real quick while you're on lunch. Appreciate it. And then everybody, I know it's a crazy time, but wanted to try to get caught back up. But so we'll be there for 10:30 on Saturday morning with Brady's Train Outlet. The premiere should be fun, and a great live little chat to go through. And it's they got a lot of stuff in that store, and we go through pretty much everything they have in there, and it's a pretty cool, nice walkthrough. And a lot of great conversation with John and Randy there, and it was fun. And my dad, Rusty, was there, and it was a good time with Mike, and we had a really fun time there. And you guys will get to see some of that. And let's see. So, and what else were channel updates, Mike? We had that, and I kind of think, and then we're going to be doing something later on in the evenings, right?
Yeah, we're going to do Saturday evening. We're going to try and do it if we get the cable.
Yeah, we're waiting on a cable and some stuff in the mail. That seems to be, well, and that could be also from shipping companies. I'm not laying it all at the door of the post office. But shipping is strained now. Yeah, the crossed anchors car. But we're also waiting on a cable that will get us that. We're waiting on a few more things with that to get it packaged together to begin its stuff. And we thank everybody's interest and keep letting us know. And as soon as we get this together, we're putting a video out to demonstrate what we want everybody to do with it. And that way it remains consistent, and the car, it's going to tell a wonderful story with our community that we're building and getting that project going.
But if you're interested, we are taking in your inputs from Discord and our email. So whichever one you want to talk us on, that's fine. We're going to make a list and have people already set up. We have the first person that's going to set up already.
Yeah.
But for 2 and on, we'll let you know.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to go over there.
Okay. And and if we get some cable in, we're going to be doing a like a live late night on a Saturday. What time are we thinking, Mike?
Let me get back to you.
Yeah, it'll be later on though, like 9 or 10 o'clock, and we're gonna pop on and talk about something model railroading and shoot the breeze a bit and chew on the fat or whatnot, and maybe do because we'll probably be downstairs, and maybe we'll do I found some throwback. I found a drink menu from the Broadway Limited, which was pretty cool. And we might talk about that down there from, like, I think it's like the 1930s Broadway Limited. But anyways, and then that'll be a more conversation driven area down there. We'll have something model railroady and try to have just a conversation with everybody. And let's see. I dropped the ball. The clearance to confuse by Discord. Yeah, I know. Discord's it's an interesting little thing, isn't it? Yeah. All right, guys. So I think that was kind of it on some channel updates. Correct, Mike? I think that kind of covers it.
Yeah.
So as we see here, since I'm going to be dealing with some maintenance here on this GG1, I'm going to be putting on and be handling it, but I'm going to be down around on the trucks where there's lubricants and everything like that, so I'm going to use these types of gloves. Oh, yeah. Yeah, some of our new stickers. So, you guys can kind of see this. As you can see, there's stuff broken apart here. These are the trucks and how they've disintegrated. So I'm going to show you on this one. Here's some of it. You can see the side view of the die cast and the bad pores that it was. And then here you can actually see how it's cracking. I'll go across this piece. And you can just see how that's... you can just see it snapping in there, and it's the paint kind of holding it together. I remember some ships in the Navy that were held together by by the so-called paint. And you can see the huge part of this truck that has just... Oh, look at that. Another part just literally fell off of it. Wow. And you can just see the die cast, how it's falling apart. And am I let's see, what's up? Yeah, we do. So, anyways, these are from Hennings Trains, and they made these. These guys are a train store up outside of Philly. Let's see. Oh, there's the part that just fell off. Haha. And the box is over here, and I had opened it. so I could take a look at it. And yeah, Hennings Trains in Lansdale, Pennsylvania, and they're definitely online. And this is Mike. How's that look on there? Can you read that?
You can see it on the main screen. You gotta go higher though. You really want to.
Yeah. And.
But the other cameras are zoomed into the turntable, so you can just set it on the turntable and people will be able to see it.
So, yeah. I'll set that there for a second on that one. But that's where these guys. This problem had persisted. If this is in the O's. Oh. This is a problem that has persisted in the O-scale community. If you're unfamiliar with it, yeah, the whole, well, this guy here with his whole, this had a coupler issue, I guess. It completely fell apart. But where this zinc rot came in, and these trains had been produced quite a while ago, and it didn't occur right off the bat, but it was long enough after where Lionel never offered a solution. It was past the warranties for most people, and anyways, and it just kind of, Lionel never produced trucks for it again, and there you go, and they washed their hands of the situation. Well, this has been going on for years, and these just sat around like I had sitting on the shelf up there, and it became that problem. I mean, these were $1,000 locomotives when they came out, you know, and they still don't sell for cheap, even in their conditions. And they were well done locomotives, and I enjoyed them, and I still have two other, well, I have four total. And these two, the trucks completely fell apart. And those two haven't had the problem, but I'll order more. I was lucky enough to get in the first batch that started arriving out here this last week. But they made these in plastic. And for the pair was $100 to do one GG1. But to save a $1,000 locomotive, and it's the only possible solution keeping it somewhat, because if you did these in metal or brass, you'd be talking, you know, $400 to $600 probably for a pair of trucks, which that in a lot of ways would price me out of the fix. It's kind of like, yeah, that's an exorbitant sum of money already, but I can, for the cost of the locomotive that everything else works on, I can wrap my head around this as a fix. So I'm going to open these guys up, and we'll take a look at them. And I'm not going to paint these things. I've heard a lot of guys talk about painting them and whatnot. And on the, because this, I found all this on the O-Gauge forum. You know, this wasn't anything crazy, but I try to stay on there and watch certain people on there that are really phenomenal people in the hobby. And hats off to Hennings Trains for doing this. Just, it's really awesome. Oh man, I really want to see this, but I'm at work. I follow. Yeah. All right. Hey, what's up, GFW? How you doing, buddy? Thanks for stopping by. Thank you. No, it didn't fall down the stairs. No, not at all. This is just the zinc rot. This was a problem that they mixed the die-cast, Heath, incorrectly. And after, you know, these locomotives got a little over a year old, past the warranty, that started cracking and the stuff, and their trucks just started falling apart because there was a bad mix on die-cast. Well, these are probably 10 years or more old. And these are just, you know, there was no fix for it because you can't run them with the big metal trucks falling apart. They don't, you know, everything else works. But let's see. Next time you shop around for parts, I might be able to get my hands on some, but no guarantees. Yeah, these. Yeah. These are, but I mean, Hennings Trains up there in Lansdale, Pennsylvania, and they've been around for a hot minute, and they have a great presence online. And their store I'd love to go see. that Mike and I have talked about those guys. And this is, I mean, for these guys to do this, I mean, it's not easy to make a mold and then pour a quality product. And I mean, in plastics, polymers have come a tremendous, tremendous way, you know. And it's got all the same detail.
Is it 3D printed or CNC machine?
This isn't 3D printed. These are out of molds that they did. So that's why I don't think it's 3D printed. And but I'm not actually overly familiar with it, and I wasn't privy to any of those conversations as to the polymers or anything like that, or there were people offering a lot of their opinions on the forum, but I mean, metal would be, of course, wouldn't it be wonderful? But I mean, it's to me, an affordable solution to get these guys running again. And to be honest, unless you tell somebody, I would be hard pressed. I would like to meet the people who would just like happen to see it going by and go, "Oh, that one has the plastic trucks on," if they didn't know. You know what I mean? After they know, of course. But I mean, before they know, I doubt most of the time anybody could really catch it, and I'm excited about being able to get these guys going again. And so what they did with this, to go through what they did to do a mold and to do the casting, and I was excited enough to get in the first. They only arrived out this past week and started out last weekend, I believe. And I was lucky enough to get in the first step. But here they provided this there's instructions. They provided a pretty decent step-by-step thing about the instructions on the replacement of the truck there. And then that's dealing with the front coupler end and what they did, which I thought was like really great beyond just doing the and this just came with it, and I believe they're available even on the the O-Gauge forum on there. But I thought this was really great that they actually went and did the instruction portion of things to because you don't have to take the whole locomotive apart apparently. You're just going, there's just sets of screws around here and probably dealing with this mechanism here a little bit. We're going to have to deal with. And what's going on? Let's see. Plastic. That would be interesting test. Yeah, they, at Hennings, I believe, I'm not, in the tests I heard, because I think it was his son, but I don't swear to me on that. Had several of these locomotives and was finally fed up with it. And he did the testing with these castings, and he was pulling, I swear I heard 30 passenger cars, and was that they survived those stress tests. And there's some very respected individuals who were involved with it on that forum that's, said they're great solutions for the problem. So I'm excited to be able to I really kind of am. So trying to stay true, like you saw with the channel last night about like the mics on the iPhone still aren't working. So this one finally was able to get going, but so it's crazy, whatever the heck. So let's see, what do we have going on? Resin 3D. Oh, wow, yeah, 101. China or Japan, some country uses a massive... Oh, I'm sure they can, yeah. Yeah, now, there was a conjunction with some other people. I'm not sure. I know it just wasn't one person. And I've only, read a little bit of chats surrounding it, but I was quick to jump on this. And I got 2 sets because I have 2 of these silver ones, and they both have the problem horribly and literally crumbling apart like this. So I was lucky enough to get in the first. As soon as the morning I think they became available, I was clicking an order, and it was it was one of the chat people I follow, and that's the kind of reason why I follow them. They're usually very up on the what's what and the what's what. But as I get ready to do this, has anybody got any quick questions or anything like that? And I'm thrilled that we were able to get going, though, and some people have showed up. Precast construction is getting... yeah, it's crazy what they can 3D print. So, we created a replacement power truck. I need to take the body off. Two that hold the frame to the power truck. For the lead trail truck. For the lead centering spring. Yeah, there's 5 screws. Okay. So, you got the 2 that hold the frame to the power truck. And they are... here, and this one that fell apart, you can actually, there's a piece of die cast still underneath of it here, and a piece of die cast. So you can see it just that, I hadn't taken that truck off, it's just, that's it, in the crumbling pieces. This is the new truck. So there's those 2 there. One for the lead trail truck. That would be this guy. One for the coupler centering spring. Okay. And one for the coupler assembly. Remove each. Okay, so those are here and here, I believe, and here. And this guy, here's the centering spring. This is the centering spring, and that's what he holds. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws per truck that you're going to have to take off that I just read on the instructions. Okay, replace the coupler assembly and screw on the top side of the frame. Place the frame around the power truck assembly. Replace the coupler assembly and screw on the top side of the frame. Okay, that's on, okay, that side. Okay. Place the frame around the power truck assembly. Replace the centering spring. Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen here. Let's, so, let me take these guys off here and get them out of the way. So, I'm going to set all these die-cast parts out of my way now because I'm doing that to contain all my screws that I'm going to be setting off and holding in my area there as to what's going on. How many of those locos do you need to switch the trucks? Well, 2 of these silver ones, the other one's still up on the shelf. This is the first one I'm doing. And the other 2 I have, my Brunswick Green 5-stripe 4860. No, these are 4866. I don't know. That one and my Tuscan single stripe 4916 is... they still seem to be working fine, but I'm probably going to pick the trucks up for them just in one of their future castings this year, throughout the year, because they say they're doing them in batches because they can only do so many. And they're still working. I haven't had any issues, knock on wood, with that, but I'll probably grab them for the price to be able to have them in case it does come down their way and they end up with the rod eventually, while they're still available. but for the cost that they are, it's like you're saving $1,000 locomotive, and I do enjoy them, and they are one of my more favorite locomotives. I have a 3D printer that doesn't work. Mainboard. Oh yeah, that's what I swear to God, Jason. With a lot of this stuff, we've had so many storms going like crazy, and I've had such like just. It's not everything fails. Like every storm takes out one component somewhere. It does something, anymore with some of this stuff. Hey, what's up, Sparky? Welcome. How you doing? Thanks for popping by. I was able to get some stuff worked at, but let me work on taking these. There we go. Continue working on taking this broken truck off. This GG1. Ooh, you could hear the rest of it crumble. So there's a screw for the back part. And there you go, the little piece of die cast that was left underneath there. And there's one. Where did it just drop to? There it is. To save the... Oh, nope, I'm sure I can't say that. Just another little piece of die cast that have fallen off the truck. They're literally crumbling. I mean, it's just crazy. And Lionel that have washed their hands think, now, mind you, it was after their standard year, warranty for manufacturing that they offer. But they didn't even just... I was surprised, because I would have thought Lionel would have just made a whole nother set of trucks because their community would have coughed up money to replace them, even at a Lionel price of charging $200 or $300 to mass produce that out of the, and just doing it right. They already had the molds, That's the part I didn't understand. But, anywho, you can see it's just crumbling apart. I really enjoy your show. Hi, Eric. Thank you very much. Yeah, they are. That's what, those ones like that. But it's just what they did here. But they are, Sparky. Yeah, you're right. I do. That's half the reason why I went with those scouts. Because I was like, man, it's just going to get harder and harder for me to be able to do it. Yeah, here's the new trucks, Dad. Rusty. There they are. They came in the mail. So that's what we're putting on right now. This is the first one I'm taking apart there. And I'm trying to do more with keeping up with the chat. And it's something I'm trying to work on to be more engaging with certain aspects when I'm doing this. But sometimes I do have to dive into that. And yes, Eric, thank you very much. Welcome. And trying to get through it and trying to be real about it. So you're seeing me do this. I mean, I had opened this box up right before the thing because I want you guys to experience what it is that I'm going through. That's, to me, part of the fun and just not the pretty aspect of it. But trying to get this done. But what's nice is, I guess, Mike's here, so that definitely makes that. So that is the coupler. Replace the coupler assembly and screw on top side of frame. Coupler assembly and screw. Yeah, because that's going to go just like that. Okay. All right. And that guy. And that guy. And this guy. Now, there's another little piece here. It's down along the side of the truck here that's piping with a mobile hose here. And this is a brass detail part. It's right up here on this truck. Right here, and it's this piping right here, and it's got this, and it's through a stanchion there. Then there's pins, and I have to remove the pins on this side of it to detach it, because right here we take this screw off, and this is 2 pieces. So this truck right here is going to butt right up to this part right here. And so I got those 2 screws to take out. And I'm not sure if I'm missing another screw. I mean, yeah, I guess that's... I guess I could take that off, but I don't see why I have to. Because... Yeah, you're right. I'm not trying to whisper. Trying to look at everything they're talking about taking off, because I leave the one part there. Yeah. Yeah, so I gotta take this little part off. And get you out of the way. I'm just making sure I'm not taking... Sometimes I have a bad habit of taking more off than I need to, because I get like, oh, yeah, let's start taking off screws. And it's like I make a little more extra work. That's the one that holds the truck on, and there's the truck screw. Okay, and I need... I didn't cover it with this, did I? No. I don't know. My little bitty screwdriver. Yeah. I guess I left it in the drawer. Huh. No, I did not. You see my blue mini screwdriver? I'm sure it's like right around here somewhere. Didn't roll under there, did it? I know I thought I had it on. Yes. Haha. Voila. Thank you. I'm taking off this grounding wire to the bottom of the truck, because I want to be able to just move that truck all the way. Because I think it'll be a better visual. So that's my little grounding screw for you guys. Let me see if I catch up here. Well, hold on. Well, yeah, let me see if I grew up with silver spoons. Oh my God, silver spoons, Ricky Schroeder. That's hilarious. Yeah, the train. Oh God, yeah, that's hilarious. Jason and Heath. That's. You see the video of that guy on TSG's channel. Hi, Ken. How you doing? Thanks for popping by. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're trying to work on this truck right here. Okay, now that's a pretty good heavy. That's a loose. That's a nice diecast truck. So, oh wow. So, this is disturbing, because this is, I think, supposed to be salvageable. Because, oh, I guess I'm going to have to glue that. It's like this one cracked here too. But, okay. Huh. Interesting. Yeah. That's a different kind of brake. But there's that little screw. Okay. Okay, the lead trail truck, centering spring, and coupler assembly. So now the centering spring I have to, that's this guy here, I have to take off. That was the lead trail truck. Oh. That's where these foam things are nice, because sometimes you got to put a little downward pressure to be able to get those screws to let go with this. And hey, and while I'm okay, let's see, that's the trail. Those are the truck screws. This is the centering spring screw. And I wanted to be able to say thank you to everybody for all the support you guys have been showing us with this. Okay. But I'm going to, how am I going to, okay, there's that little hose. Because now that's the coupler assembly. I'm taking this screw off here. That's holding the coupler assembly that is all this up there. But I think I'm going to have to glue that, because that is not part of the game. But apparently another part, because you got to reuse all these screws too. So don't, when you're doing this, you can't lose these screws. You have to reuse them. You did not get, oh, damn. Boy, that bad boy is, whew. Goodness. Oh. Excuse me, let me grab a different head. I gotta grab a different screwdriver head. 1 second. This is a real pesky. Yeah, this is that one little multi one I know showed you guys before, and here's like the set of little things that come with it. And I want this guy. Let me put this guy back. Okay. All right. Oh, goodness. Woo! Oh, I think the back part of that die cast is like in my finger. Oh. Ooh. Damn. God. That's like a cramp and a half. Alright, these are the body ones. That's the top one for the coupler. Boy, that SOB was on there. Okay. Now, where does that... Do I have to take those little things off? Okay. 1 sec. Let me see about... Hold on. Let's get a skinnier little thing to try to get in there. I gotta, I guess, pop this off. No? Let's, try this guy. I think this is what I gotta do. Because he's gotta just kind of slide on out of there. Yeah, because that's... It sets right on there like that. Yeah, it's like it's seized on here or something. Yeah. I'm just not understanding. Ah, okay. Alright. Okay. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, I'm trying to be kind of rare datey and not break. Screw for that guy. And the washer. Okay, but it's sitting right there. How does he get this all the way out? This is interesting. I don't want to break something. Is really what I'm trying to avoid doing here. And what's up in the chat? It's always the case. Every first job you take it a little gentle. After the second or third, you can beat into it. Yeah, right? Hey, what's up, Steve? How are you? Can you all hear the music? No music. Yeah, it's worse when you have a European... I bet you, yeah, a European car. I bet you. Let's see. I got another couple screws, but they didn't say to take them off. That's why I'm reluctant to have to do it. I'm not trying to make extra work, but there's like just how this... It's got to come apart. And there's not much other... They came out easy. Ooh. So, anybody watching being affected? I know Steve over there. I'm back on track. You're over there by where those forest fires are, and I know there might be some other people. Is there anybody dealing with that currently? Because that's some rough stuff going on over there around Portland. And so this was a little plate with these little itty bitty screws holding this little plate across here, and I'm hoping that that helps break this free. Okay, there's that little centering spring. Goodness. I don't understand why this is so seized. It doesn't want to come apart. Yeah, that's putting it back. Yeah, it's got to come apart here. I think this is... I've always had some issues with these guys and their couplers. But it could have been all with these bad trucks too. Ooh. Now, I would have never thought that this was going to be a problem. Can, like, diecast fuse to itself or something? Huh. Huh. Interesting. I just don't want to... Well, these are interesting problems, unlike that odd... Ow! There it went. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Of course, then I got a pinch out of that. Huh. I wonder how many of my derailments are because of that. Where these things were, like, stuck together. Okay, so, here's the bit of that truck. You can see there was some kind of piss poor lubricant. And they were literally stuck together because they're supposed to all swivel. I'm going to do this with my other ones, and hopefully, well, I'll gingerly take a look at them because I don't want to mess with them until I can replace the trucks. But this makes... Wow. And I wonder why. I wonder... Because those were pretty stuck together there. So I shouldn't have had to remove this plate. Or that... I guess I could have done that truck, but I'm kind of glad I did because the much as I had to manhandle this. But see, this coupler should be stuck on here, and it's not. So I guess I'm going to have to... I don't know how I'm going to... I'm probably going to have to... Shit. Buy a new coupler body because I doubt glue... I guess I could try the Gorilla Glue. We could try that. I don't see how that works out once I get the truck on. But, so now, after that little thing was done, you can see here is this piece that needs to come off, this brass detail piece here. And, on the underside, here and right here are these little bitty stanchions holding it on that are bent, and I have to unbend these to pull them off and then put them on the other one and put them back. So that's what I'm going to be working on right now, but I'm not going to be able to do it at all up there. So I'm going to be doing that right here, but that's kind of what I'm trying to work on. So you guys kind of have an idea what I'm doing here, but I just... Okay. That's what they suggested, doing a little, you know, little screwdriver, prying it up, and I did get it to pry up a little. But that's where it says this foam's great because you can push down and hold some stuff pretty decently. And everybody who's been doing this said a lot of these broke. It's a real high possibility. Oh yeah, you can see it brass. So I got that one kind of bent fairly well, but this one, the other one is definitely in a... Boy, they really put that one down in there. And we're up. Okay. All right. So, you know, you're bending little brass pieces, and you're definitely trying to be like, you know, extra nice with that. And I have bifocals on these, and it's just hard in certain kinds of light for me to be able to see. And ooh, well, that didn't take much at all. So you can see the one. There you go. You can see the one has come out. That's the first one. And now I gotta wiggle this little guy. we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It came out, but it crumbled more of the truck. So here's what's left of that truck. That goes over there. That's a piece of truck. Crumbled truck. Let's see, now that I got that done, for y'all to get the ice storm followed by... I'm not waiting on that. If you're having trouble seeing O-scale, use smaller modelers. Have no... I know. It's... You need, I would assume... I have magnifiers actually down there. And I've worked on some things where I use the magnifiers that go around my head with the light and they come down. And you need to use those like jeweler stuff. And I found those and they come in handy. But yeah, I can't imagine some of that stuff. Yeah, that's a optical visor. Without the... They're not sunglasses, Steve. These I have photophobia from several traumatic brain injuries from Iraq, and they keep out certain light because my pupils don't work right. So I have bifocals and everything in these, but some shading and shadowing is difficult for me to see in, and so that's why they're not sunglasses. Yeah. What? The train freak? She knows. Bet you're smart. Yeah, that's crazy. So I'm happy I got, here we go. This guy. So those came out. And here we go. This is, you can see the brass, actually, that was inside the little stanchion sticking down. I got to insert back into the truck on the new plastic truck. So that's going to go right along in here. So one goes in right here. The lead stanchion goes in here and it curves around to touch there. And the other one goes in this little bitty hole right there. Up in there. So that's, I'm going to work on trying to get this guy, or the other way around, I guess. Yeah, the other way around. So, yeah. Ooh. Okay, that. Okay. Oh. Okay. So, as you can see, I got those guys all seated right back down. Now the trick is I've got to squish them again. So that's what I'm working on right now, is bending them back down. And trying to... Yeah, trying to... Oh, brass guys. Interesting to bend. Okay. All right. That guy's on there. Wow. That went better than I thought with that. I was amazed by this and how this was stuck here, and this I just never thought about really diving into this before, but this also explains, I don't know if it's because of the bad die cast or exactly what, but this is designed to handle lubricants and different stuff of that nature. So now that let me try to get caught back up. Hi, Chris. Welcome. People can't understand if no one ever talks about it. Fact on the eyes. I always wondered why he wore the glasses. I see my brother go through the same thing after. Yeah. Thanks, Jason. Yeah, and these have really helped, and it's why I have hearing aids as well, and it helps my brain communicate back together better, and I guess that's part of what you learn on these live streams and stuff. And like the stuff last night, that was all very crazy for me to handle and work on dealing with that. And yep, that'll go there like that. All right, Randall, you have a safe trip, buddy. You see the shower? Yeah, I understand. Unfortunately, I've had a few shoes where ice without intending to. Yeah, I mean, it all it all kind of does, but that's, I mean, I'm trying to work with this and be new to me and everything like that as well. So let's see, putting this back together. But yeah, you guys have been really awesome with a lot of this stuff. And also, what I wanted to put out is pretty soon we haven't opened anything from Brady's yet, and it's driving me absolutely batshit. And so we're going to be starting to open up some of that stuff going on, and with some stuff coming up here throughout the weekend. So, but there may or may not be some new engines involved, and I'll just say this: if there is any new engines, the TIU's not involved anyway, so that wouldn't interfere. Huh? But crazy when you have, now that's so when working on the road, what do these things wow, so then working on the railroad and doing these things must really help you. Yeah, that's why this is very therapeutic to me, and one of the reasons I mean I try to keep doing it, and what I'm working on here with this. So I'm going to try to fit this guy back on here together now. And but yeah, I'm not trying to avoid conversation. I'm trying to keep moving on with this project as well. But it is a wonderful therapy. And like yesterday, I admit it freaked me out. And I had reached my end where I know I wasn't, even if rebooting and a few other things worked, I wasn't really going to be able to be in the headspace to be live. But where I'm proud of myself through my therapies is I recognize that instead of trying to do something irrational, or I held myself together while troubleshooting for those 15 minutes, and being able to do that instead of, there were definitely times in my life where that would have derailed me for quite a while. and I probably would have been very destructive over it. But that's the therapy has helped, and it does. You begin learning more about it, and learning how to and the trains do help, and the trains are constant troubleshooting, and because this stuff isn't easy to talk about. This is tough stuff to deal with in our society, and so and I can even feel myself being a little like, I'm rambling down some craziness. But that's partly what we wanted to do with our with the channel, was to be real about it and how it can impact your life. And part of good stuff with this from S.T.E.M too, though, there is a lot of neat things you get from it out of this hobby. And I'm trying to learn, keep up with the chat. It's a shame if it just isn't July. You could have done a Christmas in July. Yeah, Christmas in July. Well, Christmas is coming up quick enough. Time flies. So, yeah, and different stuff. But we have Halloween coming up first. So, hey, Mike. Are we going to dress up for Halloween? Yeah, we're tossing around dressing up for Halloween and stuff. So I don't know. That could be cool to do something. But yeah, so that'll be the next holiday coming down the pike with a costume. That could be kind of fun, I guess, especially in the age of COVID, where you might just have to do it online instead of a community bowl of candy, which doesn't seem to be the way to go in the age of COVID, at least at this point. You haven't opened your toys? Yeah, I haven't, Steve. No, because I want to do it with you guys, because I want to have the same impact, and I'm trying to share everything, and I want to, and trying to figure out how to make it work and all those things, and I want, so we can learn together in doing this stuff. Well, just say it's a birthday, bro. I'm sure today is it's someone's birthday, yeah. Well, just remember, the community is basically a family of fellow model railroader. Yeah, it is. Yeah, and it is. I'm learning that a little bit, and it's a fun community and being part of a family here, and that is cool. Merit badge counselor. Have you all considered being merit badge counselor and doing the S.T.E.M? Yeah, that's interesting. I look like I'm dressed for Halloween most days. Yeah. All right, Shannon. Do you have a Halloween train coming? No. I don't think we really have much Halloween. I don't think we really do, and I don't know about that as far as we might dress up. I don't know about a Halloween train. There's too many other things that are ahead of a Halloween train on the list right now to have that for this year. Thanks, Heath. I do appreciate that. Yeah, but I was like, it still isn't. It's crazy what happened, and it was something completely new. And I'm like, I'm glad it doesn't look like it's anything I did, though. I can send you all info some other time. Oh. Okay, Train Freak. Okay, it took me a second. I was trying to connect back up what that statement was to. It just took me a second. And you blame Heath works great. Yeah, blame Heath. Did the micro trains survive the fire? Is that what I had seen, or am I wrong with that? To try to see what's going on there. Oh wow, that's down to 13%. I guess we're gonna have to. I'm gonna get this finished up here. Oh, okay. So that, wow, as you guys can see, that fits. Those trucks fit just perfectly right over that. It fell right on. And so here we go. I'm gonna try to let's see about, and that guy seats perfectly. So the first one this guy says is putting this guy back together here like that. So That's this big guy does this one. So let me get this guy together here, because let me get this and that back on. He's the only one that's oh wow, that's a totally different ball game. I wonder how much I mean, I can almost tell you right now, I'm gonna give Hennings a call, and I want my other two, because these never maneuvered like that before. You could see that these were stuck together, and they were all rough like that, and I've had so many derailment issues. And that's since having them, and I wonder how much of that is the bad trucks that were, darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. That came out. Damn. Too much twerking around. Oh, that's awesome. I'm excited about that. Oh, okay. That's really cool. That's so cool. Now, the next thing I got to do is get this plate put through. Where were we? Oh! What the heck was that? Jeez Louise. The hell you trying to do to me? Good God. Scared the ever-loving hell out of me. The factory survived, but 4 people lost their homes. Oh, that's tough. Man, yeah, those fires are just crazy. I hope everybody, the insurance. Is that normal homeowners for forest fires like that, or do you have to have like policy? Do they make you do that out there? I'm not really sure with that. I've never had to deal with that before. Is that like a rider like earthquake insurance? And hurricane insurance? Does anybody know that? Because I've never lived out west, so I have no idea about things like that. But I'm trying to get this little guy put in to secure this up and get this one truck done. Work with me here. Work with me. Okay. Ooh. Okay, let me get this little plate back on the top of the... Really? Ay, 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 ay. I gotta tear in my glove on this side. Yeah, my glasses aren't a fashion statement. Having the colored lenses, that's the color that was worked out best for me in my issues, because they go through all sorts of different color tests, because I can see like it dark in the house in these at night and shit like that. It helps with night vision and everything, so I don't hit into things. So that's it. Those were too tight before, and it wasn't allowing it to move. That's nuts. Interesting. Okay. So I got that put back on. And oh, let's get this hose. Boy. Okay. There we go. All right, that looks okay. Now this spring needs to go back into place, right? First we do replace the coupler assembly and the screw top. But I'm going to put him in and then put the truck back on. Okay. There's that spring. People who said it looks like a rock star wearing them. Yeah. Whereabouts in Virginia? Yeah. Oh, Yorktown. Okay. So that is the centering spring. Okay. That centers this guy back. Okay, that's what that guy does. It centers the coupler back when it's screwed tight together, I guess. And let's see. So the truck's going to sit on him, but I have a screw that goes over there, which is that guy. No, that guy. But I got to put the truck back on. Okay. Here is the truck. Is down into place, and I weave that grounding wire up through there. And
I'm gonna still pay attention, but I gotta get ready.
oh, okay. All right. And I should be getting the grounding screw wire. Did you eat lunch?
No, I might just be there that way.
Let me move this real quick. And get this guy. go. Okay. Now that is broken and not anything to do with these crumbly trucks. Okay. So place the frame around the power truck, replace the centering spring in the holes, and install the hold down screw. Okay. Here's the centering spring. This needs a bigger screwdriver. So okay. Alright, so that now, and then replace the coupler centering screw, reinstall the lead truck washer and screw, and now the two mounting screws back on. And okay, that's on loose. And here's my other one. All right, so we got that one. So I got that attached to that truck. All right. And let me get this nice and hand tight. Oh yeah. I mean, whew, this definitely is dry as a bone. I need to maintenance this, and I'm upset about that, but that one, that guy completely fell out of there. I guess I gotta cut this guy. Okay, so we got that one done. Let me see where we are here, and I probably have to go in 15 minutes myself, although I wish I had work to go. I did not think we'd probably see the loco running on the track today, but it looks like you were really close. Well, this one, yeah, we got this. After I figured out how to break that thing apart. Oh, wow, that's... damn it. I think I'm going to have to put a touch of... I don't know if super glue is going to work on that or not. Okay. All right. So this side is not as tore up as the other side. And we have to get that truck done as well. But I can technically hook my power cables back together. I couldn't run MTH or do switches, but I can connect across and the gap where the TIUs are and connect the wires directly together, and I can run Lionel Trains. So I could test this guy out. My issue right now are these loose couplers that I'm having because this one was broke. And this guy is, I know there was this issue when I had bought this. It was a coupler issue, and that was fine. But I didn't realize this other one had snapped. But I got to order a whole new body for that, and it doesn't look like those fit well. But I'm going to work on this truck here. So I saw what I had to take out before. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that one back there is 5. But let's get this guy going. But this side now should go much faster that it's not the guinea pig anymore. But I do want to take this guy off. But so far, how this fit, my head is off the Hennings Trains. On getting, they clearly fit. You know, they fit right into position. All that was spot on. And I'm not doubting the test went well, and these, you know, polymers are quite strong today. So there's the that lead or trailing truck, and there's the spring. That sits on for that guy. Oh, and there's, yeah, the whole coupler piece is messed up on this side. And that, yeah. Hey. So let's see. I got to take off this guy here. You can see this guy's alligating on this side. Has a lot of that alligator-looking paint on the truck portions, but it hasn't crumbled as bad as this side. But it's getting there. Definitely. And that is the truck one. This one here, part of the diecast is broken off. And it must have just fell out one day while it was running around. So. This was a harder one. Ugh. So. Well, thanks for coming by, Human City, Heath, and Shannon. Thank you very much, buddy. But, yeah, there we go. There's that guy for the center spring. And the center spring needs to come out. Centering spring. See that centering spring there? That's what brings the coupler mechanism back to center, left to right, on when it comes out of turns. That's what that guy does. Now this one is seized up as well, as I'm sitting here looking at it, where this is not moving at all inside of these guys here. And, you know, as you can see, this moves here like that, where this one is doing none of that. And it's completely why I know I was having other derailments as well, and I wonder how bad of that is, these funny little things like this. But let's pull. There we go. Got that disconnected. All right, Steve, thank you very much. I appreciate you watching. I'm glad you guys, I'm trying to get this worked on. This has been quite an ongoing issue in the O-Scout community, trying to get a solution for these for a long time. And so I'm thrilled to be getting these going, but this really I need to lubricate these guys. This is one I'd bought second and bought a few years ago. And I knew it had issues, and I was buying it for parts, and I just never got to cannibalize it yet. But I bought this engine for like 150, 175, I think, all the way with shipping, because it had the coupler issues and then the truck's breaking. And I was getting it for the cards and stuff inside. But what's really cool is with this, I can use it as a GG1, and even fixing the couplers and everything, I'm still not like I'm behind the ball on what it's can do or whatnot. See you later, Heath. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. And hey, Rusty, are you still here? But yeah, see, they're like, I loosen those screws and they're like seized together, those pieces. It's very like on there, but this guy. Okay. Now on this side, we have one more on top here to take off, because this helps hold that whole coupler mechanism together, and he was really hard to get last time. Oh. Nope. Let's go back to this guy, because I think it's what I got him with. There it is. Boy, they really had that guy on there. Goodness. Ugh. Dang. Yeah, thanks everybody for coming to our crazy little pop-up here that we did. And, okay, and now I need to get this. There he is. There we go. And come on. Come on. There you go. Come on. Don't be difficult. Come apart. Come apart for me. There we go. Woot woot. Okay, there's the front coupler mechanism. Now here we have one of the full die-cast trucks. But you can see already on there the alligatoring on portions of it. You can see here where part had broken off already here. But you can see the alligatoring already on the paint in a lot of spots, and you can feel it kind of being pliable. So here is side by side. You can see, I mean, everything is spot on the same. All the same detail in the casting. I mean, here, I think it would be, especially, you know, moving on the layout, it's going to be hard pressed to say which one's which. So, but there's that die-cast truck. So this guy is going to sit right back here, and they fit in just beautifully again. And I know a big concern on these was the being able to survive the torment of the O scale and the weights and stuff. And I get it, but the polymers, I have no doubt that it would be easy for them to find a plastic that would hold this. You know what I mean? For God's sakes, it's not like that's that shocking in today's world that you would have a polymer or something that can it can hold 100 pounds. You know. Don't get me wrong. These guys go under a great deal of tremendous and stresses, and I'm not trying to say anything about that. But, it's not, they make crazy stressful things out of plastic now. Look at that. See, now you can see this motion that we weren't having at all before. And I wonder how badly that messed up. Because I know I have impacts on my other ones that don't seem to flow well with these things. And oh yeah, this one really is nice. Look at that. That's wonderful. Wow, that's gonna I'm excited about these guys being able to track through switching and everything much better. Oh wow. Excited about that. That's really cool. Oh, and what we didn't take off of this guy was the little stanchions. So let's get the stanchions off of this guy here. Get that little brass stanchion there. Trying to wiggle the brass pieces back out on this side. On this guy. Oh, there's one. And two. Voila. Now, I may have connected these too soon in my spontaneity. Trying to be all, ooh, look, I'm done. So, I'm just trying to smash these guys down right now. 1 second. Let me get the other one. That's the first one. Oh, really? Okay, got that back on. Let's, alright, so those are on. Now let me attach the air hose. Ooh. Ah. Okay. Well, you're gonna be a pain, aren't you? Let me pick that truck up. And get this air hose on this guy. Okay. All right. So those guys are back. Okay. So now, next, off of this, I need to do this spring and
The cord got here.
oh, sweet. The cord's here. That'll be cool.
I thought the thing said video capture, but it says not recommended, so we'll see.
Wah, wah, wah.
We'll try it.
Yeah, well.
If you unravel it later, we'll try it there tonight.
Yeah. All right, so the centering one is back on. Okay. So now the centering guy is on. Now I need to bring this guy back. And, pull this guy through. And let's take this guy. And that's the truck screw for the lead or trail truck. Depends which direction you're going. But that's this little truck that I'm dealing with here at the moment. Now on it goes. And then I got to do this grounding wire right here. Let's switch that head. And get this guy on. Okay. And all right, the body screws. Oh, wow. Yeah, this one, if you guys have been on here through this one has definitely gone much faster. Okay, that's kind of on there. I didn't do it too tight because I'm going to put this other side on and let it snug up before I make sure it's that power truck. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, wow. Huh. Okay, so those guys are through there. All right. I think we're done. So now I can turn. Oh, that was a little piece of die cast. As you can see, I can now hold those, and the power trucks are holding everything up. They're not crumbling. And the lead trucks are all in position, and everything is cool there. So now I can go set this on a track, and
Ryan, can you put it on that track right here?
What are you talking about?
Can you put it over here so it's on camera?
Yeah. Ha. Let me make sure I make it more difficult. Okay. All right. I don't think I've ever really done anything with this engine. I told you I bought it because it was crumbling. So, hold on. I gotta pull. I don't even think it's programmed. I had to take the its cover off to its controls that are under here for programming. And let me turn on. Let me get that on. And well, before I engage power, let me put this to program run. Rail sounds, smoke, off, pentagraph, lockout, pentagraph, down. I don't want the pentagraphs to move right now, but that is a feature in this locomotive. These, you can see, I haven't even taken off the factory wraps that were on these because this hadn't been used. Where they said they pulled it out of the box and the trucks were crumbling, and so they never really did anything with it. But I just don't want the pentagraphs used right now. And Odyssey on. And here it is right here is run program. So let me put it towards program. And let's see. Let me see. Am I caught up in the chat everywhere? Yeah. Let's see if these trucks work real quick. So I need to. Track. Huh? Did that turn? No, it shouldn't. Ooh. Hold on. Let me see if I can jerk rig this.
Don't make it explode.
Don't make it explode. tell them I'm almost done. Can they hear me?
No. I guess they did hear you.
What the hell are switches doing? Okay, as you can see, I don't know if you can see, but the GG1 lit up, so I have power to my GG1 right now. So, 1 second. I don't know why switches are randomly shifting, but I don't have the TIUs functioning, so I guess that could make a difference. And hold on, I gotta turn on this remote. So as I get this, my legacy remote out, and program this guy to hold on, 86. Nobody's 86, so 86 is in his cab number, so I'm making him 86, okay? So engine 86, and I'm going to set that, and he should acknowledge that. Okay? So now I can turn him down and put him back to run. Cover him back up. Engage him in power. Turns on. Horn works. So let's see if he goes forward. Oh, looky there. All right, so nothing's making an odd noise. So we got the trucks on right. It went forwards, backwards. It really, I got to do maintenance on this guy. So hold on. So guys, that worked. I'm not going to stay on for the maintenance. That'll get done, and that'll get worked on here. But thanks for staying with us, checking us out, everybody who did. I hope I'm going to be working on my other one, and I'll film that as well, and have doing the trucks on the other GG1, and getting these guys kind of up and functioning in position there. So, and getting those going, and that'll be nice on the congressional back there, but then I got to get something else for those passenger engines to pull. Ooh. We need a Tuscan PRR train that we can slap some of those E7s on or something like that. Interesting. So, guys, thanks a lot. We'll probably have some pop-ups going on, because I really do want to start opening up some of this stuff. And we're going to try to do some of those like Crossed Anchors After Dark stuff. And where we'll talk about a model railroad thing, and then might do like a drink or something like that, like make something, and like I said, referring to like railroads and different ones. So if any of you guys have suggestions, like famous trains that had like good bars on them or something like that, and we could do, I was trying to make like train drinks that were famous on trains, and it doesn't have to be just alcoholic. It just other kinds of, that those were signature items on stuff like that. So it could be some neat extra side railroad trivia. Well, we shoot, hang out, BS, talk trains a bit, see what's going on. So, guys, thanks a lot. Appreciate it. And if you've enjoyed yourself, make sure to hit that like button, please. Subscribe. Click the bell so you get the notifications when new stuff's coming out. And as always, guys, thanks for your support and always standing by us. And look forward to seeing everybody around this wonderful community of ours. All right? Mike, is there anything else you can think of?
No, I think that covers it.
Nah, just Brady's 10:30 Saturday morning having a live chat premiere of the whole walkthrough on that place. Really awesome. All right, guys, we'll see you later.
Randy will be here.
Oh yeah, and Randy, the manager, definitely will is supposed to be on the live chat to be able to answer any direct questions and stuff like that. And he's ready to go because it'll be on before they're, so that'll be great. All right, thanks, guys, and we'll see you later.